Prêt pour le début de la cérémonie officielle avec les hymnes nationaux. Vážený pane prezydente, vážená paní ministryně, vážení ministři a členové parlamentu, excellencies, dear colleagues, chers compatriotes. Vítejte v Ukojském pałacu. Jsem rád, że was mohu z manżelką a wszemi kolegi przywitać na francuskim Welwyslanectwie, na oslawie naszego ostatniego stawku w palacy, który jest siedlem Welwyslanectwie przez 100 lat. Od roku 1919, tedy od samych początku první Československé republiky. Bienvenue aussi aux représentants des Sokols, zastupce Sokolů et aux soldats de l'armée napoléonienne en tenue ce soir Napoleonowej armady w pełnej paradzie. Pane prezydente, dziękuję wam za wasz dnesní účast, która opět świadczy o tesnych a dlouhodobých vztazích mezi vaší zemi a Francii. The relationship between France and the Czech Republic goes back several centuries and is sometimes a family affair. Nie zapominajmy, że cesarz Karel IV Byl strýcem našeho krále Karla V. a navštívil ho ve Francii v roce 1378. Our relationship is first and foremost one of strong cultural intimacy. This is reflected in all areas. Szef-dirigent Pražské filharmonie je Francouz. 7 tanečníků olomouckého baletního souboru jsou Francouzi. Velmi známý moravský spisovatel si zvolil Francii za svou adoptivní zemi a jeden z největších Čechů se podílel na vypracování plánu Eiffelovy věže Jara Zimmermann. Our relationship today is one of strategic closeness. We like to say in French, intimité stratégique. I have often heard you, Mr. President, speak of a stronger Europe that walks on its own 2 feet, na vlastní nohy, and of the European pillar of NATO, thoughts that echo those that my country defends. In these uncertain times, we must take our responsibilities into our own hands. Twarzy twarz ruskiej agresji na Ukrainie se tato strategicka bliskost odrazí z naszej niechowejne społeczne podporze Ukrainy, jejíž vlajku nadale hrdzie wywiesujemy na průčelí naszego velvyslanectví. We diplomats are looking forward to observing your great democratic rendezvous in October. I am confident that whatever the results, our intimité stratégique and our unwavering common support for Ukraine will continue. Our bilateral relationship is also about dynamic economic relations. On this point, not everything is a smooth ride. I guess I will have to mention the nuclear issue. Things have not gone exactly as we would have wished. On this point, let me say this. First, let me commend the Czech Republic for having always believed, like the French, in this low-carbon energy. And second, France will continue to work with the Czech authorities, both bilaterally and at European level, through the European Nuclear Alliance, on all segments of the nuclear industry, the sovereign supply of nuclear fuel, the management of nuclear waste, research and development, 3 areas where our bilateral cooperation is ongoing today. And then in our economic relations, there is so much else and so many opportunities for our 2 countries. Je tu vše ostatní, našich 500 francouzskich firm, 75 000 pracownych miejsc. Nasz wzajemny obchod dosahuje 16 miliard eur. Francuskie inwestycje w Czeskiej Republice czyni 10 miliard eur. Wielkim uspiechem jest partnerstwo PPP pro dalnicy D4, która była otworzona na końcu loňského roku. Pro nasze 2 zemie existuje tolik příležitostí. Et je voudrais saluer enfin la présence des représentants des forces vives de la communauté française, les conseillers des Français de l'étranger, les représentants de la Chambre de commerce franco-tchèque et des conseillers du commerce extérieur de la France, des associations, les désormais 7 alliances françaises de République tchèque, avec l'ouverture de l'alliance de Zlín au début de l'année, l'ensemble de notre réseau, de nos opérateurs, ainsi bien sûr que toute l'équipe de l'ambassade. Thank you to our sponsors, whose names you can see on the posters behind me, and in particular to Veolia, and thank you to my team for making this celebration possible. Přeji vám krásný statný svátek, vive la France, ať žije Česká republika, ať žije francouzsko-české přátelství a ať žije Evropa, Unie Evropská. Merci.
Mes compliments à Monsieur l'ambassadeur pour son chèque. Excellences, Mesdames et Messieurs, c'est un grand honneur pour moi d'être avec vous aujourd'hui pour célébrer la fête nationale de la République française. The 14th of July has stood for over 2 centuries as a living symbol, as a powerful reminder that liberty, equality, and fraternity are not abstract ideals disconnected from reality. On the contrary, these are values that people fought for and died for, values they wanted to live up. And they continue to inspire today. Every day in Ukraine, people are fighting and dying for these very same ideals. Their courage reminds us that the freedom is never guaranteed. It must be cherished, protected, and if necessary, defended. In 2025, as in 1789, the world faces deep uncertainty. The international order is under pressure. Democracy is being increasingly challenged, both from outside and from within. And across the Atlantic, America's shift in policy goals and values raises new challenges for us all. Europe is taking important steps toward becoming a more capable and responsible global actor. It shows that it can step up when it counts, in security, in innovation, or in defense. The era of relying on others is over. Under President Macron's leadership, France has played a defining role in shaping a coalition of willing, a group of nations ready to defend Europe's security and assist Ukraine in its just struggle. Even in these turbulent times, President Macron has done his part to keep the transatlantic partnership steady and alive. All these actions and efforts are reflected in our bilateral cooperation too. Even though the nuclear tender brought moments of tension and frustration into our partnership over the last 12 months, the ties that connect us remain far stronger than anything that might divide us. Czechia and France are connected by deep and lasting bonds. Take, for instance, the legacy of Alphonse Mucha, or Misha, as our French friends prefer to say. He contributed to the very spirit of French Art Nouveau, and it still shows the Czech creativity marks on European culture. Our scientists and researchers are working closely together on some of today's biggest challenges, from clean energy to mobility and artificial intelligence, thanks to strong academic ties and joint projects. And as true partners in the EU and NATO, we share the responsibility and determination to build Europe that is strong, united, and able to protect what we believe in. Today, I want to celebrate these connections. I want to honor our shared values and the strength of a partnership that endures, even in a difficult and testing time. I also want to congratulate France on several big sporting moments last year. From Paris Saint-Germain finally winning the Champions League, and yesterday making up to the final of the Club World Cup. But also I want to mention national rugby team in a Six Nations Cup. It is clear evidence that messing up with French is really not a good idea. But on a serious note, let me thank for your leadership, your friendship, and your commitment to Europe that is stronger together. Joyeuse Fête Nationale, vive la République, vive la France, vive l'amitié franco-tchèque. Merci beaucoup.
Place à la musique.